Well. As you can see, Madden 25. When we left off in college, it was in a national championship game. I lost overtime. Look at the replays off screen. I had triangle open and I had X open. And I didn't even see it at the time. Going straight to the NFL. As you can see. Let's go. Number 2. Yeah, we're rocking that too. Let's go. We're gonna leave the faces like that. Skin tone 20. Yeah, we're gonna leave that like that. Remove that. Basic, yep. Brown, yep. Nose, we're gonna leave my nose just like that. Let me see. Nose pointing, yeah. Yeah, leave my nose like that. Ears, basic. Lips. Basic. Yeah, we ain't gonna rock no tattoos yet. Yeah, we ain't gonna rock no tattoos. My hair, I done got it cut, fresh. And it done been a minute. It done been a minute since y'all done seen me. I don't grow a little hair. No. No. I don't get I wish I wasn't like that, man. Like always, bro. I'm a baby face. Yeah, I'm a baby face. Baby face. Oh, okay. Oh, what's this? Customization. We can go. Beautiful. We're gonna go one scrambler. Speed for speed. Throwing power. Throwing. Let's see. Throwing under pressure. Wait. Changing direction. Strength. Stamina. Oh, but breaking tackles. Juking. Oh, it's tough. Oh, gunslinger now. Once I get that, ooh, what? Dual threat. Label me as a dual threat, but why? $185. Okay. I can work with that. I don't know, drop some weight, same height. Boy. Like, customize uniform. What's this? Wait, if you pre-order, I thought you got like a good helmet. I guess you don't. I pre-ordered, but I don't see the helmet. Ugh. It's alright though. We good. Let's start my career. It's gonna be tough as we go. Uh, yeah. 12. Let's go.
From its annual home of Indianapolis, Indiana, welcome everybody to the 2024 NFL Scouting Combine. I'm Kate Scott, happy to be here with you alongside someone who went through this event himself as a player just a couple years ago, right? Mr. Brock Ewart. And Brock, it is the moment all of these guys have been waiting for, a chance to compete in front of all 32 NFL teams and convince them that they should be a first-round pick.
And let me just tell you, these guys have prepared as much for today as they did for the most important
Bro,
games
this
of their
dude
college
is...
careers. We've got our eyes on a lot of the biggest names here. And among them is the Johnny Unitas Golden Arm Award winner, who'll be putting that arm to work.
And of course, this electrifying athlete at the quarterback position. And he's up next at the Combine's most popular event. It's time for the 40-yard dash.
It's my time on this.
He's getting ready. Down into his stance. And here we go.
All right.
We
3?
expected him to test very well here, and he did not disappoint. That's one of
3?
the best times we'll see today.
Oh, I take that. Let's try it again. We can get that. We can get a 4-2.
Coming up, here he is in the 40-yard dash.
We expected him to test very
Let's
well
go.
here, and he did not disappoint.
4, 2, 3.
That's one of the best times we'll see today.
Hey, let's go. Oh, wait. Let's go.
Next up, the all-important test of strength for a future NFLer. It's chest day.
Last time they just messed up, man. I had to start all over. It messed up.
Well, we expected him to keep going for a while here. Bit of an early exit and underwhelming to say the least.
Like, bro.
Now we'll see how many reps he can put up on the bench press.
Do I have to try another controller? I'll take that.
That's a nice show of strength from the young man. That's a good number for him. It should impress a lot of these scouts.
10? A B? Hey, I'll take that.
Well, every football fan knows this. Explosiveness and agility are so important at every position. And now we're going to see how much he has of both here in the broad jump.
Well, that mark certainly much shorter than we were all expecting. He really didn't get the explosion he needed in that leap.
Oh, didn't. Come on, man. Tighten up.
So now it's his turn at the broad jump.
Well, that mark
Come
certainly
on,
much shorter
bro.
than we were all expecting. He really didn't get the explosion he needed in that leap.
So now it's his turn at the broad jump.
Well, that mark certainly much shorter than we were all expecting. He really didn't get the explosion he needed in that leap.
So now it's his turn at the broad jump.
Come on, missed it, bro. Oh my God.
Certainly much shorter than we were all expecting. He really didn't get the explosion he needed in that leap.
Sure didn't, bro. Come on.
So now it's his turn at the broad jump.
About 9-2.
Well,
There you go,
that mark certainly much shorter than we were all expecting. He really didn't get the explosion he needed in that leap.
I just don't want to get no F. Tough.
So now it's his turn at the broad jump.
Well, that mark certainly much shorter than we were all expecting. He really didn't get the explosion he needed in that leap.
8. Is it my control? I think it's in my controller, bro. Hold on. Let me get the controller.
So now it's his turn at the broad jump.
It was my controller, bro.
That's a good jump from him. That's in the ballpark of what we all expected. So that's going to check this box out for a whole lot of teams.
Third, I can take that. Yeah, I can take that. I can take that.
All right, it is time for the fastest event of the Combine. It's a showcase of how well you can change direction. It's the 20-yard shuttle.
Such an excellent mark right there, and there's no doubt that he's got the quickness and the change of direction to thrive on an NFL field.
Wish I would have did my weights with this controller. Oh, man.
All right, partner, the traditional drills are done. Now the all-important moment where he can make the throws they're going to need him to on Sundays.
Out of me. Come on, let it read. What? How are we looking?
That's called ending your combine strong. He got out there with plenty of confidence, and he backed it up with a very good showing, as every scout in the building was watching him.
I gotta do that over, bro. That's a B. B.
That's called ending your combine strong. He got out there with plenty of confidence, and he backed it up with a very good.
Come on. Bro, he caught it, eat. He got easy. Bro. I swear. I do that over, bro. Yeah, I gotta do that over. Holy.
That was a tough showing for him. There really was a chance to wow in front of personnel from every team in the league. This performance, Kate, fell flat.
Oh. Get pass. I can miss one. I'll take that. Good catch, man. I'll take that. I'll take that. I'll take it.
That's called ending your combine strong. He got out there with plenty of confidence, and he backed it up with a very good showing, as every scout in the building was watching him.
Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it.
All right, that wraps up the 2024
Mid first round.
Scouting Combine. A lot of Great performances, impressive numbers put up, and one player who took center stage in front of all 32 teams.
Okay. I'm not doing them. I don't know, bro. They got eat questions, bro. What's up, eat questions? Like, holy. Okay. Oh yeah. Take me there. What's up with this? Upgrade core. We're gonna go. Oh, short passes. Deep passes. Get that all the way. Okay. I don't got no X right now. Okay. Feature deals. Oh, them pretty good. Them got harder. But can you use it in high stakes? Yeah, activate it. Bro. Question. Compound. Let's see. Right. I try. I know I'm not good at this. Facts. I'm not even gonna cap on it. Oh, let's go. Which team? Oh, easy. Dolphins. Okay. When a quarterback takes a knee to end the zone. Victory formation. Which member of the... Hey Siri. Who is the Madden cover 15?
Okay, I found this on the web for Who's the Man cover 15. Check it out.
Let's see all kinds of numbers up. Which team will have had the pick in the Panthers? Yeah, the Panthers. Okay, which is the only franchise who start the It was in what season? In Buffalo. I'm guessing, bro. 25 seconds. Oh, Eagles. Yeah. Oh, let's see what
The
this is.
Heisman Trophy is a prestigious college football award, but it doesn't mean that you're going to be an NFL superstar. So you have to dive into the tape, and this kid's tape is hot. If I'm drafting someone right now that I believe can change my organization, I'm standing on the table for him.
Yeah, RC, we've all seen that tape, and he can really go, which is the reason he won the Heisman Trophy. Usually what comes along with that is, can you do it on the next level? Chan, what are your thoughts?
Man, the Heisman is a college award, and he played well in college, but think about it. Who is it? Joe Burrow, Baker Mayfield? Name me 5 more. It's not many that translate to that next level.
It's also not
Cam
many
Newton.
that actually win the trophy, Chan. Give this
Come
kid a
on.
chance.
Lamar Jackson.
The Heisman
Name them.
Trophy is a prestigious college football award, but
If
it
you
doesn't
gonna
mean
name
that you're
them,
going to
name them. I'm mid, and I'm going to. Hey, Baker Mayfield, coming for your spot, bro. Wait, they ain't got no audio. That's tough, bro. That's tough. From South Kakalaki. Want to be picked by the Giants, but we all good though. I'll put this team on the map if you want me to. That's all I ask. Give me time, coach. That's all I ask. Give me time, coach. Give me time, coach. What's my contract looking like? Bro, I hope this don't do like Madden 24, bro. Like when you play this, like the year and then like the second year, like Mahomes is on the Chargers or something. Come on now, man. Make it realistic, man. Like players moving around. Come on. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Change gear. Work on my gear. Ooh, that boy look tough in that number 2. Wait, what Baker number 6, huh? He's 6. He's 6. He number 6. That's tough. He's 6. Ooh. I keep that. I keep that. Only like I got a vase on, huh? Okay, put that right there. I had this on in college, so we gonna rock that. Mouthpiece. They need to let your mouthpiece dangle, bro. Like, we're gonna go with the X. It's my home game uniform, man. Tight. Yeah. Shoulder. No. Pads. Small. I don't want that thing on. I don't want no undershirt. You see? Yeah. Oh, that look tough. Ooh, that look tough. Oh man, what? They should have had long sleeves like that. Ooh, that's tough. Kind of gloves they got. I should have put the other sleeve up. No, what the? No, 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 no. Put that. Put that on. And put that on. Yeah, like that. Kind of gloves we talking. No, we gonna. Yeah, we gonna do that. No, go back. What the kind of gloves we talking about? Ooh, I like them. That put some Nike gloves on though. Gonna be tough. I don't want no towel. Oh, what is this? Pants. Put some underwear on, yeah. I don't want no towel yet. What's this? I already got it on. Okay. My feet. Oh, that's some good cleats though. I like them. They got the hot top on them. I like them. No, they're the same size. I'll rock. I'll rock them. Yeah, I'll rock them. Tuckers. Yeah, Tuckers. different helmet for away than home. Different helmet from away from home. See, away is different from home. I'm gonna leave that like that. We're gonna put on my box below. Feet, different cleats from home from away. See, we rock. We gotta rock. Jo- this gotta be a glitch. This gotta be a glitch. Wait, what? Yeah, we whacking that from away. Oh man, this stupid, bro. What? Yeah, we good. Let's see. Change gear. I done did that. Welcome to the team. Press conference. Team meeting room. Preseason week 1. Welcome to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Let's go inside this year. Hey, what about Baker Mayfield though? Do I gotta fight for his position? What's his overall first? Uh quick reads. I'm gonna work on quick reads for now, cause my passing rating is not what it's supposed to be. Different from my college. Feel me, coach? Sounds good to me. All right, thank you, coach. Hope we can make some noise this season, coach. New quest. What's the quest this is? What the hell? What's
The
this?
Heisman Trophy.
Oh, they just talking about the Heisman Trophy. Okay. Thank you, ESPN. Appreciate you. Fresh. Fresh. What we're looking at. Okay, okay. My overall ratings, holy. You might have to move this time up to real time. Okay. Game day. Game day. First game, it's gonna be a breeze. Wait, what? No, let's go. Let's get into it. Game day, baby. Let's go. Wait, that was it?
The Buccaneers getting ready to go as they take the field.
Oh.
They'll send a tight end in motion right. Now it's Taylor. Well, that's complete.
Let's go.
It's Chris Godwin. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The first-round pick looking comfortable in this offense. First down.
That's a good throw right there, and I know it's just the preseason, but let's face it, these reps are important for him. He's trying to learn a new playbook, hopefully mesh with his new receiving core. I know it's a lot to ask, but so far, he's looking pretty good.
A first carry for Rachaad White. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Hmm? It's a hole. Okay. Okay.
They go with White on the counter. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Now, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
To throw is Taylor. And that's going to
Flag.
incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball. And if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play. But if you're looking for the football, it's less likely to draw the flag.
They'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from the 1. Now they'll send a tight end in motion left. White. And
He can't get in?
line of scrimmage, but that's all.
That's tough.
They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. On 3rd and goal, Taylor. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
All good, coach.
Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their 2nd drive. Following the interception, they're set up nicely here, already inside the red zone, knocking on the door, if you will. 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Taylor. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Here's Taylor. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down. Now Taylor to throw. Dancing to his left. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Here's White. And the Reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Score that tackle for loss to the Wyoming alumnus, Logan Wilson. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal.
Come on, King.
Taylor. Flush to his right. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Bucs use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
And this is a balancing act for a head coach with a rookie quarterback. You've got to walk a line with him. You don't want him getting happy feet, but you also don't want to rein in what worked for him in college. And here, he pulls it down, takes it himself, and takes it into the end zone.
But they could at least let us see. What's a Christmas tree on these second?
He got the job done on the ground on their previous drive with a touchdown run, and he'll start anew with a first down. They start to drive.
Good run,
He's met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Now Taylor. They'll roll him out right. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
And darn right, they did something to disrupt that timing.
And he is caught. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. They run straight ahead here with White. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. And the offense moving quickly to the line. From the gun, it's Taylor. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
That was a long pass attempt downfield, and the ball was popped up in the air. And how come things go from really fast to almost slow motion when the ball's up in the air and the defender's unable to haul it in before it hits the ground?
He's got his target. That's complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 35. Now back to the ground game with White.
Come on, White.
Nice aggressive run there before being brought down just inside of the 30. Now 2nd and 3. Now it's Taylor. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field, it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Ooh, what a move. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 12-yard line. They'll go up the middle with White. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Here's Taylor to throw. He's got Otten. Touchdown! Cade Otten. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Bucs have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. So they get their tight end away from the line to the outside, and he works his way in for 6.
Tight ends are not just blockers anymore. I don't know how many more times we need examples, but here's a great one. Gets to the outside, they give him the ball pretty quickly, and they trust him to get those extra yards, and boy, did he come through, bowling his way into the end zone after the nice catch.
All right, all right.
finish to this one. I mean, this offense, they had it down there inside the red zone, but ultimately couldn't execute that final snap to find the end zone.
Yeah, and they're going to walk away from this one, and you know what's going to go through their heads the entire time until they get to play again. If we could only have that final snap to do over one more time, maybe with a different play call.
See? I'll look at it on the way. We did good. We did good. We did good. You know. Whoa. Level 9. Holy. Oh, I got the XP boost. Oh boy, what? Yeah, yeah. I got level my dude. Well, think I'm not gonna level him up. How many points I got? Oh, I got a good little bit. We're gonna go. Oh, break the tackles. We got 3. 7 overall. You gotta take that. 7 overall. Power. Let's go. I already got ability to equip with it. Oh, okay. I ain't never gonna go to showdown, but I just put that on. Yeah. So what are you talking about?
The Heisman Trophy.
Oh, they talking about the Heisman Trophy. All right. Quest. Okay. Heisman, it's gonna be hard to read. Superstar message. What's this? A team workout. Got a team workout. What's this?
What's up, Ricky?
What's
Welcome
up?
to the league. And I truly believe that you're going to be a star. But in order to make it and last in this league, it's going to take hard work. And the grind don't stop, baby. Because right now, the cheetah grinding, baby.
What the fuck was that about? About the cheetah grinding. Alright, cheetah. We're gonna go. What the fuck? I go. Like, what? Okay. No quest. Wait, what about Brock Purdy? What? In preseason? Tough. Bro, that nigga out for the season, man. Oh, that's gonna be tough with Lamar. Holy. I ain't stressing though. Let's go preseason. It's gonna be tough. But I gotta lock in though. We ain't even home.
So here come the Buccaneers, ready for their opening drive.
Is that a Christmas tree?
Dual threat quarterback.
Okay, when I watch these rookie quarterbacks running out to open a game, I think of the old World Series great pitcher Cliff Lee. And he made a one-handed play in the World Series and was asked about it afterwards. They said, man, how do you have so much poise? You didn't even look nervous on that stage. And he said, sometimes you got to fake it until you make it. You got to tell yourself you'll be just fine. And these rookie QBs, that's part of the learning curve they're climbing.
Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. They send the tight end in motion. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. It's in the hands of Wright. And this one doesn't go far.
We just got a holding call.
Flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion.
Come on.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Here he is on third and long.
Boy!
Right side, it's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch.
Oh, that was tough, man.
The Buccaneers and their quarterback ready to take over once again. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field a second time.
Let's go. Let's go.
On first down, they'll run. And he's
Dang.
in front for a gain of about 2.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Throwing, Taylor. He beams one, deep right side. Shot downfield will wind up incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
He's on the move. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
Let's go.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He's able to manage a couple on that run.
Well, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
And officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. We've got a stoppage here. There's a player out there in some pretty obvious discomfort being worked on. All hopes, of course, that it's nothing serious, especially here in the preseason. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. A lot of speed on it. Too tough to handle. Incomplete.
That was my fault.
Much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
An all-around tough play.
I got
Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Throwing on 3rd and long. He has the first over the middle. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he's going to take this only to about the 31. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Again, this is White. Room to run inside the 20. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. No gain that time, and now it'll be 2nd and goal. Throwing off the play fake here. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. And he makes the catch on the sideline. Oh, but they call it out of bounds. This close to 6.
Hey, I understand why this crowd and these fans were celebrating a touchdown, but not so fast. Catch, man, that looked good. But you got to get both feet down, too.
Buccaneers headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Here's a give up the middle. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. And we've got a stoppage here, and it's something you never want to see, especially in the preseason. One of their star players banged up with an injury after that play. 1st and 10 from the 41. Here's Taylor to throw. Completes this one to Otten. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Trying the right side with White.
They're actually reading off a script.
At the 28-yard line. And we've got a stoppage here, and it's something you never want to see, especially in the preseason. One of their star players banged up with an injury after that play.
Thought you reading off a script, bro. Like, what?
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They go play action here. Gets everything he has under this throw.
Ah!
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards.
Still 3rd down.
Backed up now after the penalty. It's 3rd down. Looking to throw, Taylor. That's brought in by White. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
Terrible. They just preseason, though. They just preseason. Learning the ropes.
The Buccaneers ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback.
But it seems like she.
Last series, so points are positive, but they'll look to upgrade to a touchdown here.
It's like she reading off a script. I'm sound right.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 1. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
The defenders, they were ready for that play, stopping him right at the line of scrimmage.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Taylor now. And he's not going to escape this. The Jacks drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
It's like she reading off a script.
Visitors are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. They go play action on 1st. He finds the open man there, complete. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's 1st down. Throwing from the gun here. Chased out to his right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. He throws it deep to the left side. It's grabbed inside the 30. And he finishes off the play by taking it in. Touchdown. The Buccaneers take a 2nd quarter lead. Mike Evans with the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
I'm just learning the ropes, man. That's all. Come on.
The offense being led back out by its quarterback as they get geared up for their next possession. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. Up the middle, here goes White. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Everbank. The Buccaneers need some big yards in a hurry. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. There's Taylor. He'll get this complete to White. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, it looks like the 30. They get 6 and a first down as well. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Taylor. He's got it, room to run. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 38. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Now it's Taylor. Flushed out of the pocket. He's got room to roam here. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Working quickly here. Play action on 1st down.
I ain't get that was my fault.
Went for the deep ball there, but just couldn't connect. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Slot man in motion left. 2nd and 10 now. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
The handoff on 3rd and short. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. They're going play action. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Jaguars get the football back with minimal time to go in our half. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get it...
Tough. Luckily, this preseason. God, that's tough.
The Jaguars come away with a win in this one. And they'll enter the final week of the preseason with a little momentum thanks to this victory. Ahead of that last...
That's tough. Gotta be, that's tough. I don't want to do it yet. User settings. Let me see. Oh, wait. We got coach check in. That's a preseason 83. What's up, coach? I'm pretty good, man. My development. It's gonna be tough. We gotta go. We first in yards per game. Man, that's tough. Off of preseason? Yeesh. We're gonna kick, you know. First home game. You know we gotta show up. Yo, why I got J's on, bro? Like what?
The Buccaneers offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. They'll run with the third-year man. It's Rashad White. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Back to throw is Taylor. And the reception for Chris Godwin. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line.
Let me cook.
Here's 1st and 10. Here comes Otten in motion. Taylor looking to throw. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw.
Oh, I forgot about Jalen Ramsey.
And at the very least, was able to get that ball out.
Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. And the defense has it. So the Tampa Bay offense set to work for the first time in this one. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Throwing, Taylor, going up top. This one batted in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Javon Holland. And the Dolphins will take over possession here at the 44.
Tough.
The Buccaneers offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. They'll operate from their own 3-yard line as they try to put something together here on this drive. It's 1st and 10.
But we sure this freaking holy.
Drive begins with a run by White. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Here comes Otten in motion. Now, faking the give. He'll tuck it and take off. And they'll get him down, but not before he takes this across the 30-yard line. 20-yard pickup there. It's a first down for Tampa Bay. Receiver in motion, headed left. Here's Taylor. Open man downfield. That's Godwin.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of that.
That one out of bounds, bro.
Chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Going to stop this here for injury. One of the Buccaneers is down. Now a 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for it. Here's White. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Buccaneers first down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Godwin working the right side. And he's out of bounds in great shape. Down at the 15-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle with White. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. To throw is Taylor. In trouble, and down he goes.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive, and what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, it's a little bit...
All right, let's go.
The Buccaneers offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. They'll set out in search of a first touchdown in this game. Just a pair of field goals to show. It's 3-3 as they start 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. Here's White.
Gotta realize my accuracy and stuff ain't right, but when I get right, it's gonna be over.
They put a receiver in motion to the left. Taylor. A short run there to Otten. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down. On 3rd down, it's White. And that is going to be good enough. He's got that first down. So a conversion, and they move it to the 46-yard line.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
Now, Taylor. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
We had a chance to sit down with the quarterback this week in practice. He preached the importance of that I have to do a better job protecting the ball. Well, so far here early, it doesn't seem like that's been the case. He's been a little reckless here in the opening quarter, and he's going to have to clean that up throughout the rest of this game.
They run with White. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They drop him in the backfield.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Now, off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. And that's incomplete.
Jalen Ramsey one bite though too, bro.
And that's how this first quarter will come to an end.
Gee.
Third and long. off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbound. Now Mike McDaniel unhappy with the last call, and out comes the challenge flag. At issue, was he able to stay in bounds? The NFL rules, you're looking for either 2 feet or a body part that is not a hand to be down with possession of the ball. No bobbling, the ball not moving around. He has control, so that's what the referee is looking at here.
After review of the play, ruling on the field stands.
So the challenge is unsuccessful, and he's going to have to be careful here because he has just one challenge for the remainder of the game. He's going to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him. And in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
The Bucs offense and their quarterback coming out for drive number 2. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Now flags fly. Looks like someone
62.
going early, and it's going to turn into 1st and 15.
Oh. 67.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing incompleted. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. The first-round pick looking right at home in this offense. It's a 1st down. They send Godwin in motion. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Now he'll run. And he's going to be taken down, but not until he reaches the 20-yard line. It is a big play for the Buccaneers. 35 yards. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. It's complete to Evans. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. On 2nd down, a run with White. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Now they'll set up to throw.
Can't be mad at it.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He finds his tight end, Keith. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially that it's not too serious. Throwing now on 1st and 10. Down the field, it's Evans. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. On On first down, it's White. Not much happening there, just a short game. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
He'll drop to throw.
Dang it, bro.
As he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. He'll look to throw. He's got it inside the 5. To the goal line and in. Mike Evans. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Did he get in? Yes, he did. My dude don't even got on his attire. What?
Let's add that to the list of great throws we've seen out of this quarterback here in the first half. We thought he might be in line to have a good game, especially against this style of defense. But let's be honest, Mike, he's been more than just good. He's been sensational.
A give, and here's White. And he'll work this out to the 23. Javon Holland up to make the tackle. Now after the play, he'll stop it. We have an injured Dolphin. They'll look to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Back to throw. Here's a ball thrown deep, right sideline.
Thought they wouldn't call pass interference.
Back to throw is Taylor. Now he'll run it. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Greg and I back from Tampa after a timeout. They'll come up here 1st and 10. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Gee, I'm glad it's preseason, bro. Holy. I'm glad it's preseason. Oh, man.
They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
At the 14-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Taylor looking to throw. Going up top for Evans. And that is incomplete. He was trying to fit that one in to Mike Evans. 3rd down coming up. Throwing, Taylor. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
You've got to keep all your options on the table on 3rd down, and that's exactly what this quarterback did. He's looking to throw it, nothing there. He pulls it down himself, and he's able to convert for the 1st down.
To the air now on 1st and 10. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. This, the final game on the preseason schedule for these two teams. After this comes final cut downs, and then we get started for real. The countdown is on for the NFL kickoff game on the Thursday after Labor Day. In our game, this is the final dress rehearsal. Still a chance for someone to make a big play that cements his spot on the roster.
Now, faking the give. Taking off. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. 1st and 10. They're going to motion the tight end over here. Trying the left side. Here's White. And he's not going to get away. They'll knock him back to his own territory. They get him on the other side of midfield. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. A dive and a catch. Incredible.
You got to catch them all, Mike. That's what you get paid to do. Not every ball is going to be perfectly thrown, and this is a great example. When you give maximum effort on every play on the field, man, it's funny how good things just tend to happen.
He'll try to run for it.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on 3rd down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He chucks it.
Overthrow.
Picks up the 1st down. Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball.
Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads.
That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. The Dolphins are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances.
Y'all saw how Jalen Ramsey just ranked up and got it. Tough.
To throw is Taylor. That's to the right side and incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Here's Taylor. He keeps it himself.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
No flag?
Knocked away. It's incomplete. Chris Godwin, the receiver he was looking for. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Bro, I forgot they had Odell Beckham.
Taylor. That's caught. It's Evans. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They send a receiver in motion left. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now, Taylor. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Tight end going in motion here. Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. Short pass taken in by the tight end. 15-yard pickup there. It's a 1st down for Tampa Bay.
That's another Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
They'll run over center with White. And this offensive line creating running space. He'll get 6 and get inside the 10-yard line.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll go again with White. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
Throwing now from the gun. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Touchdown, Tampa. And that is now a pair of rushing touchdowns. The quarterback giving it to them, Greg, with his legs in this one.
And we're starting to see, Mike, why this week this coaching staff told us they're encouraging this guy to do this more often. His ability to be a passer, but also a rusher, is an element to this offense that is hard for defenses to account for.
So now, out comes the offense, led by their quarterback as they take over once again. And the turnovers have really been the story here. Take you back through the high, or actually the lowlights in this one. Not a lot of positives when you have a 3-interception game, under pressure all game long, the secondary feasting on his passes. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Over the middle, that's Godwin. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
At the 26-yard line.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. EA Sports back for more from the NFL preseason after the...
Alright, time to go to the priest. I mean, let's see. GG's.
So, fire the cannon. It's a win for the Bucs. They finish the preseason on a note. Now in a couple weeks, for the season opener coming.
Be pretty bad. D, could have been better. Could have been better. And that double XP came in clutch. Hope so. Sheesh. Hope so. Hope so. Practice. Offense. Yeah, blocking. Pass blocking. Yeah, I gotta. Okay. Okay. Media day. Hey man. Hey man. Yeah. Okay. Season quest. We can try to go for 15 passing touchdowns. No, we can try to go for modern, about 300 yards passing. Team workout. What's this?
Fellas, we talk about it all the time. You got to have a good quarterback in this league to win. And this young man, he can play ball.
Chan, I agree with you 1,000%. This kid is special, and he's the week one starter. Boy, oh boy.
This kid is what I call an awkward high five maker. You know, when you see the GMs and execs doing them weird high fives when they draft him, it's because they knew what he could be. That's why he's the week 1 starter, and this is a future MVP type of quarterback.
Just got to make sure that money don't get to his mind.
Future MVP.
Future MVP.
Wow.
High fives.
Hold on, I gotta text somebody off on gameplay. Give me a minute. Off PlayStation. Okay. Okay. How many points I got? 13? Eesh. Okay. 13. Where we going? Juking. Yeah. Throwing power. 80. Oh. Yeah, you can't really tell. And I don't wanna. Big game, big game. It's gonna be tough. Let's look at the depth chart. Where's Baker Mayfield? Oh, he the backup. That's crazy. Team workout. Yeah. It'll be tough. Hey, I'm ending off here. This is a good place to end it. My first game gonna be next week. So stay tuned tomorrow and find out. No matter of fact, let's do it now. We home versus Washington. Color. And that's first game of the season. No, that was it. That's fine.
And Tampa Bay trots out there. And they will begin with, should we call it, far from ideal starting field position, their own 2-yard line.
So what's your definition of ideal?
The 1-yard line on the other side of the field.
Yes, exactly right. So yes, your definition is apropos in this case.
A first carry for Rachaad White. And shedding the tackle and now some room. And they'll get him down up past the 15. They were looking for a little spark and some breathing room. They got it right there, a gain of 14 and a first down. Play action, now Taylor. That'll be taken in downfield by Godwin. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. The first-round pick looking comfortable in this offense. First down. Well, there you go, Charles, the first completed pass of his young career.
And we expect it not to be his last. Very good to get the first one out of the way, though, as he begins his career.
Airing this one out for Evans. This is caught inside the 15. And he's a long ways into Washington territory before hitting the turf.
Well, he reminded us that he was a 1,000-yard receiver a year ago as he starts off week 1 picking up right where he left off. He told us at the end of the preseason he was primed for a big year. He just gave us excellent evidence of his belief.
A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. Taylor now off the bootleg. This one taken in by Otten. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. They run straight ahead here with White. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. Maybe the first big test of the season here on both sides. This is 3rd and goal. Here's Taylor. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Was shot right from 10 yards out. And the Bucs are on the board here first in the season opener. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He was 4-4 on that opening drive, including the touchdown pass, as he'll try again here to duplicate that success, starting with a first down. The drive starts with a run by White, and he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
They go with White on the counter, and he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
First down, here's White. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down. Taylor will throw. Steps away to his left. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid gain to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And we get a stoppage because, as you can see, a member of the Commanders in some obvious discomfort. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Play action. It's Taylor. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamin Davis. And the Commanders are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. All of a sudden, we've got a new ball game back to level after that interception that he threw on the previous drive led to a touchdown. So we'll see if they can get. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Now we're going to get a timeout. Here's we've got an injured Buccaneer. Boy, fingers crossed here. First quarter of a new season, already an injury. And while they attend to him, we'll step aside. From midfield now, here's Taylor. There's a short one taken in by Otten. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Under a minute to go, clock running, and a back-and-forth first quarter of play. They go play action with Taylor, rolling to his right. And his throw is incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. They go play action now. Taylor. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
He had it, bro.
Now the Buccaneer offense gets set to take over. The last series form, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. They start to drive with White, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Another completion there, and you think about the draft back in the spring. He's selected in the 1st round, getting the start here, as we mentioned, in week 1. It's got to be quite a whirlwind for a young quarterback.
Absolutely, because going in the 1st round, people are going to clamor for you to be the starter right away, but many teams want you to get your feet wet first, you know, maybe just kind of hang out behind a veteran starter. In this case, though, he ascended right to the top role, and I know he's excited about the opportunity.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter. Now the veteran of a handful of teams, it's Chase Edmonds. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. The Bucs on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. He'll buy some time right. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Now a run straight ahead with Edmonds. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. Here's a 2nd down and 7 from the 37. White running to the left.
White?
The play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. They're 2 for 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive. This one tough. They need 9 yards on 3rd down. Off the play fake. Here's Taylor sliding out of the pocket. That is caught. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They'll go up the middle with White. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Here's Taylor. They'll roll him out right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Dorrance Armstrong. A sensational effort by him, and that is one of the biggest losses you'll ever see on a sack. Now on 3rd and forever, he'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or 2 short, and it's 4th down. They'll run for it. This is White. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Rashad White. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Buccaneers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. So they only needed a couple of feet there on 4th down, but they got more than that and then some as he takes this into the end zone.
And I love your description right there, right? 4th and short. They got that. Nope.
Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back on the field. He's got the lead here in the 2nd quarter. He's thrown the touchdown, but also an interception. As a quarterback, does that interception, even though you're playing well, your team's got the lead, does that always stick in the back of your mind a little bit?
For the best ones, it just upsets them that they did that because they don't think there should be any blemishes on their record. They think that they're way better than that. So your confidence gets tested a little bit. Being able to go back out there, maybe throw another touchdown, that'll tamp that down in a big way.
Yeah, because he's looked pretty good to this point. Taylor incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. His throw incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Now Taylor. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
They gotta let me put the pass block
Here
on.
again comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back out there now. They've got the lead. He's a big reason why. Looking sharp so far.
And as we travel around the league, we see quarterbacks get it done in a variety of ways. But today's NFL does tell us one thing. If that guy doesn't play well, their team's not going to win. And right now, he's got his team in the lead.
And now they'll look to extend that lead. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle. This is White. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And he's taken down inside the 30. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down. Now Taylor to throw. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Now Taylor. And he'll be hit as he
They got a block, bro.
What would look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
From the shotgun, it's Taylor. Rolling to his right. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And the Commanders are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed. Out come the Buccaneers. They'll have it first to start in the 3rd quarter. Here's Taylor to throw. Going across the formation, there's Otten with it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20.
That can't be my completion, bro. Probably.
Now a give to White. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. Now it's Taylor. Out to his left. Godwin's got it. Touchdown Tampa Bay. 10 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Buccaneers take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. showed some of his improv skills there, getting flushed out of the pocket but still able to make the throw for the score.
So that means he's not a method actor?
No.
Because with the improv,
I gotta get it right.
break character when
2
you need
picks.
to.
Can't throw no more.
NFL, when you have those guys chasing you, sometimes you have to break character in a big way. But I love the fact that he stayed downfield, kept his eyes up, and made the play. How many rookies do that?
The Buccaneers offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And it's been a struggle for him all afternoon. This defense has really done a nice job of making him earn everything he gets, and it's prevented him from getting into any kind of rhythm here today. Now Taylor. He's got Otten. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. And a nice gain at 21 yards. On the give, it's White. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the...
Oh, the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. Cleveland Farrell. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Like, bro, what? Always cute. Again.
Entering accessibility screen, you have 19
Shut
options.
up.
Menu narration option is set to off is selected.
Let's go.
It's week 1 of the NFL, and the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the Commanders and the Bucks, and it's coming up next.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now.
I'm so sleepy.
In motion left, Godwin. Now it's Taylor. He'll get that out to the flat to White. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. Well, there you go, Charles, his first NFL pass, and it goes for a completion.
And you know that they thought about this before even calling the play, right? Let's get him his first completion. Let's get it out of the way because we expect bigger things from him going forward. But take care.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. From Commander's territory now, it's 1st and 10, down at the 33. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Taylor. To the sideline and incomplete. The intended target was Chris Godwin. And now it's 2nd down. To throw again is Taylor. Being chased out left. Ooh, with a juke. And bulldozing his way through. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. 23 yards on the tuck and run. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. To throw is Taylor. He'll buy some time right. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Taylor sliding out of the pocket. Able to slither by. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 3rd and goal now, mere inches from pay dirt. From the gun, it's Taylor. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete. You can already start to hear this crowd. They're saying, go for it.
Yeah, have we ever been at a game where you've heard the crowd go, field goal, field goal?
No, I have not. Godwin's got it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Bucs' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Well, with this rookie QB, we talk a lot about his ball placement and how good he can be at laying it right in there. I think we just saw, Charles, though, the strength of that arm. That was an absolute rifle for the completed touchdown.
It absolutely was. Let's face it.
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He had the short touchdown pass on their previous drive, and they'll begin again here on 1st and 10. Play action, now Taylor. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's 2nd down.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
Left side here, that's complete to Godwin. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a 1st down. Running out of the gun with White. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a 1st down. Taylor will throw. It's hauled in by Shepard. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. Play action, it's Taylor. They'll roll him out right. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Here's Taylor. Flushed out right. And his throw here is incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, He should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Taylor. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Mike Evans, 28 yards. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver, and that one good for 6 points.
And the payoff we just saw there tells us how many times they ran this play in practice over the past few weeks, because they executed that flawlessly right here.
See, I gotta lock in. I was just playing the run. Sometimes I'm sleepy when thinking. I'm locked in now.
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He's got 2 touchdown passes on his first 2 drives, and he'll try again here on drive 3. They'll start the drive with a give to White. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority, because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks, 2nd and 15. And now Taylor looking to switch things up a bit. He'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They go play action now. Taylor rolling to his right. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And past the 40. And 10. On the handoff, this is White. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain. 2nd down. From the 44-yard line, here's a 2nd and 8. They stay on the ground with White. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Washington on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. That is caught. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 41-yard line. The first-round pick looking comfortable in this offense. 1st down. On the handoff, it's White. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Now White. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 18. Thrown on the ground, it's White, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It was Deron Payne who got in there to make the play. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Off the play fake, here's Taylor. He'll buy some time right. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Now a 3rd and 6. They go play action with Taylor, sliding out of the pocket. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. Strong coverage by Washington, and now 4th down. The Bucs offense set to begin this 3rd quarter. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Now a carry for White. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And that was the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down.
Dang it. Try to get over his head, bro.
The Buccaneers offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And we'll take you through some of the highlights here. You'll notice he had a hand in a lot of them so far. He's got this offense rolling right now. Here's Taylor. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Taylor incomplete on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That'll be taken in downfield by Godwin. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. White, he'll try the left side. Dances by at the 20. And down inside the 15 he goes. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Taylor now off the bootleg. They'll roll him out right. And Evans calls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. Mike Evans with career touchdown number 96. He joins Eric Dickerson on the all-time list. And the Buccaneers add 6 to their lead. Well, to put it mildly, he's been able to dice up this second. And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How's the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds?
It's a tutty, man. What?
Comes together.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So take away the touchdown. That's going to be ruled an incomplete pass. Now Taylor rolling to his right. Avoids him at the 5. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. White. Diving. Taken in. It's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. What a play that turns out to be. 36 yards. From Commander's territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 34. Here's Taylor to throw. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
I have to laugh a little bit because he actually handed it off. I thought with the 2 touchdown passes he's thrown in this one already, he'd go ahead and fling and try and get a 3rd one.
Yeah, now from this spot on 3rd down, I think he'd probably throw it here.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. They won't even send in a running play here, I don't believe. I think they go ahead and try and throw it for a touchdown. It's been a nice day for him as a passer and as a runner. One of the few mistakes he's made in this ball game. The wrong choice on that one. That one goes incomplete.
So out come the Bucs now. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. 1st downs a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Now it's Taylor. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Give him credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Buying time to his left. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now we're going to get a timeout. Appears we've got an injured Buccaneer. While the medical staff checks on him, we'll step aside in this Week 1 contest. Well, some good games around the league here early in Week 1, and this one's shaping up to be as good as any of them as we come up on a 1st and 10. Sliding out of the pocket. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Well, here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
Now Taylor to throw. Now the ball comes loose. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Well, partner, here's where team football gets tested a little bit because I know the defensive guys were over there chilling on the sidelines, and all of a sudden, they heard the sudden change call because that fumble puts them right back on the field, and they've got to go out and finish the game now themselves.
Absolutely. Nursing that slim lead. The Buccaneers.
Let's go, defense.
Take the field. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. They start to drive with White. And that closed up quickly there as he gets it up only to about the 17. 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now it's Taylor. They'll roll him out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Oh, and that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
He's got his target. That's complete. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. That'll put him at 77 yards receiving for the ball game. It's a first down. They run straight ahead here with White. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
I'm sure that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
They keep it on the ground. White again. And he'll get this out past the 45 to the 47. The Bucs on 3rd down. They're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. And he is going to have the Bucs first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Taylor. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown. Chris Godwin. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Bucs are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
Well, partner, I mean, if anybody was still questioning whether or not he had an NFL caliber arm, I think you can toss that right out the window. That was a heck of a throw right there.
I would agree totally. Question it no more. This rookie, big-time throw right there. Great poise, stepped up, trusted he could lay it in there perfectly, and he knew that his guy was going to make the catch on the other end. Nice collaboration.
Now the Buccaneers offense gets ready to head back onto the field. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs. And the goal? End the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
Now Taylor. And this is Shepard on the catch.
So a nice throw there. And, CD, I have to think you've been impressed with what you've seen thus far here in his debut.
You know me well. I have been impressed because what I've seen is him starting to understand how to play the game in a short amount of time. The dazzling plays, they'll come with experience. But right now, we're seeing him handle the game.
Tackle. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now the Commanders going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts.
That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Taylor to throw. Open man has got it. It's complete. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Chris Godwin with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Buccaneers use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. They have to love seeing that from their young quarterback here in the 4th quarter, able to further that lead with a touchdown pass.
He didn't go turtle, did he? And you know what I mean by that. I had an old coach used to say all the time, hey, when we have a lead late, don't just tuck in and try and ride it out. Go out and play and extend the lead. And that's what he did.
Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for week one, and one of our early window games here in week one on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
It's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record, but everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between week one and week two. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.
So for the Bucs, that'll be a happy locker room as they start this season 1-0. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Detroit Lions. Meanwhile, for Washington, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.
That
Fellas, we talk about it all the time. You got to have a good quarterback in this league to win. And this young man, he can play ball.
Chan, I agree with you 1,000%. This kid is special.
I don't look at that. In every rep practice. Learning from the veteran. I don't learn from no veteran. On the veteran in the locker room is what? got 5. What you call them? See, tough. Oh. Alright, they're gonna be it for this. Let's live. And when we get back next, we play. We play who we play? Lions? Oh, they're gonna be a tough one at their home stadium. Stay tuned. Oh, not stay tuned. I'm looking for something. But thanks for watching and peace out. Should I give y'all another gameplay? Let's see this. Answering the media. I need some new cleats though, bro. City Lamb Player of the Week. What? Whoa. They lost their first game. Gear. I need some more cleats though, bro. Whoa. Damn, stop that, bro. Uniform. We gonna be away. Let's see what they got in the vault, in the treasury. Yo, what? I just put on the white pants. There we go. Like, wow. There we go. They're gonna be for the next game. Oh, the tattoos, though, bro. Alright, that's it for this live stream, guys. I will be back tomorrow. Probably with some Harry Potter. Oh, let's look at the injury reports. Well, let's look at the league leaders. Patrick Mahomes. Oh, me. Tough. 4 tutties. Boatneil. Holy. He doing 50? Well, thanks for watching. And peace out.